G. Oh, hello. I see there are a couple on. I was just bending down to get my stamp set ready. Hello. Hello, Jenny. Jenny, how are you? Hello, Linda. How are you too, lovely lady? Oh, I've made sure I've eaten. I came on a little bit earlier because I wanted to use my phone rather than the webcam. I just wanted to see if it stopped zooming in and out until I can find out how to do that. And it's made me a little bit late. Hello, Katie. How are you? All the way from Gloucestershire. Hi, June. How are you? I'm on the corner. Hope all is well. I just need to shift some bits about because doing it this way is a little bit different because I have to have the laptop in a different place, and then that just gives me a little tiddly bit to work in. But I suppose we all work in tiddly bits, so that's nothing new for me, I suppose. Hi, Josephine. How are you? That was my lovely nanny's name, Josephine. Oh, hello, mister. Chuchi says hello, if you can hear him. You said hello. You don't want any more food. You'll pop if you have any more food. Spontaneously combust. Anyway, I thought today I would share with you a card I made for my dad for Father's Day, but I will be using this. There he is. There's Kate. The little man, he's there. Yeah, I thought I'd make a fun fold. Wow, it's a bit of a wow, actually. It did wow my dad. He is a funny old soul. He went, oh, how long did that take you then? Oh, I'm not sure I'd have bothered. we just rolled our eyes. I said, that took me a long time, you know. He went, I know, it must have done. I said, come and watch me make it on Wednesday. Hi, Chris. So there's got two Chris's here now. We've got Chris Balcom and we've got Christine Davis from YouTube. Oh, you're the only one on YouTube, Christine. Welcome. Oh my God, Emma, I tell you, I did have a good day. I did have a better day than I did yesterday, but it didn't start off very well. It started off with the same old thing about the gas meter, which actually, eventually, they had to change because there was a problem with the gas meter. So now I have a new one. And then I said, I can smell gas. And he said, oh, well, I have to call the gas people and shut it off, and then you'll have to pay. I went, I ain't paying nothing. I never caused it to leak. So we had all of that caboodle. Katie says, bless him, dads don't get it. Mine couldn't stand his card up properly. Oh. Oh, Christine, you don't have to do that. You can stay on YouTube if you like YouTube. Some of the girls, they go over to YouTube because they said you get a bigger screen. But hello, Chris Turner. So they've got 3 Chris's now here watching. Oh, yes. Every year I have to do something for both Father's Day and birthday. I have to do a fancy fold wow, because he puts them in his little, he's got like a little glass cabinet in his office and they're all sitting in there. Well, the good ones are anyway. I'm sure way back when I used to make that NAF cards because I have made NAF cards before. Hi, Vicky. Vicky's on YouTube as well. She's watching from Sydney. YouTube better can watch on the TV. Oh my God, I don't know if you want to see my face on your big screen. Welcome, but you might want to see the fun fold, which doesn't have any measurements really. So you know you can use any size card. Hi Tina, how are you? How's things? So we as demonstrators, we got to see the I'd seen the new mini, the new winter mini, because I got it. I haven't got paper copy yet, but I got it sent to me as because I own the Maui trip, so we got the link early. But hi Simone, how are you? Um, so I have seen it, but I hadn't seen the celebrations. Oh my giddy aunt, there is some fab celebration items coming your way. And there is an amazing, I think it is anyway, I think it's an amazing joining offer where you can add a bundle from a selected few, which is quite a lot. And one of the bundles is £55. So you could add that to your starter kit. So you get £130 plus a bundle of your choice, up to £55. So that's £185 worth of products of your choice for just £99. Love you to join my team if you want to join Stampin' Up. It'd be lovely to have you along. Christine says, when is the summer celebration? So it's we pre-order on the 1st of July. I think it's the 1st or 4th. I'm not sure. I'll have to check. And if you sign up, you can get some new goodies, but you won't get the extra bundle for free. You'll only get that when it starts the following month. So it's been August through till end of September. So it's about roughly 2 months. Roughly 2 months. Oh, Vicky says you can see techniques much better on the YouTube layout. Brilliant. Hi, Simone. Oh, I said hi, Simone, didn't I? I've got the laptop in a slightly different place, so I can see the comments a little bit better as well. That's good, isn't it? Well, let's get rid of that notification up there. And should we get down to the stamping table and see what we got? So I'm using different colours. Hold on. Let's see. There we go. There we go. Swizz you around a little bit. That's a lot better, I think. I can't see my screen properly. There's not an awful lot of showing. I don't want you to see all the messy bits all around me. Anyway, so what I used for my dad was, let me bend down here and see if I can find it. Okay, so I used this Snailed It paper. I don't like it with the mustushy on it. I didn't use that side. I used this side. And I used these dies, which I think I will use again because they were super cool. Let's have a look. These. I thought that was brilliant. And I used this one here because it wasn't all frilly for a woman. And I used that one there. But I'm going to be using, well, those colours go quite nice together, don't they? They do. I'm going to be using this is from the Brights collection, Melon Mambo and Mango Melody. Oh, Tina's popped over to YouTube. Cool. So there's 3 of you over there now. Vicky, Tina, and Christine. I can see you all. Hi, Janet. How are you? We're not started yet. I think we're just about to. I'm just going to take a drink. Excuse me, sorry. Okay, so we're going to be using those papers. I'll put them over this side. Hi, Bridget. Christine says should have got the dies. What dies are those? Hi, Jan. Jan's on there as well. Hello, Jan. Do you mean these dies, Christine? They're great. They are called Basic Borders. Basic Borders. Hello, lovely Emma. Emma's over there as well. We're all popping on to YouTube. Right, so I've got a piece of thin Whisper White. I'm going to put that to one side for the minute. And I've got a piece of thick Whisper White because this is going to be my card base. And I'm going to make this a square. So I'm going to cut it at 5 inches. I'm going to score it at 5 inches. Don't think you can see it in there, can you? There you go. And then I'm going to cut it at 10. So we've got a... Oh, my bits. Oh, God, I'm going to have to do it sideways. As I told you, it gives me a little bit of only a little bit of space when I've got the laptop that way. So I've cut it at 10. Now, the reason you might think, well, why have you done any of that to do the card that you're doing? Because now you've got a crease in the middle. But that's okay. That we're cool with that because it says there. Where's that come from? We're cool with that because really you're not going to see it because this way is going to be more helpful to you than worrying about making a gatefold. Oh, the snail dies for the cute envelope. Ah, I think there's still time to get it. I don't think that they're sold out. I'm not sure, but I don't think they are. So rather than scoring and getting a little bit in the middle that you're not happy with or whatever, this is where you haven't seen me for ages. And Linda says Facebook is where the party is. Oh, sorry to hear that, Christine. I'm going to bend this side to the score line, the left side of the score line. So I'm going to go on top. I'm going to hold it in the middle and I'm just going to press here. Okay. And then I'm going to burnish that fold. And then I'm going to do the same the other side. So there's no measurements. And there's no measurements except for your card blank. Okay, so I'm going to do the same there. I'm going to burnish it. Now you've got a gatefold. Yes, you've got another bit there, but we're not going to worry about that for now. You've got a gatefold there that's pretty equal. Okay, I'm going to pop that over there. And we're going to do exactly the same for, hello, Helen, how are you? I'm going to be making your cakes tomorrow. I'm looking forward to that, a bit of baking. Helen is a fabulous cooking group called the Offie Kitchen. So Helen, if you can put a link in the comments, maybe some of the ladies would like to come over and have a wander. And Helen does videos with cooking recipes. They're brilliant. So again, I've cut it at 5 inches, and then alongside I'm going to score again at 5 inches, and then I'm going to cut again at 10. Oh, you spent June's budget. Oh, That's a shame. You never know. They might go into clearance rack as well. Okay, I'm just going to put this to one side. Oh, no, I'm not. Oh, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. So we've got our score line there. And I just want to make crisscross on both sides. So I'm going to take, so if you can see that there. I need to stop looking when I'm doing it because it makes it go the other way. So the top corner to the score line here, so that's the middle of your card blank. Now I've done this in, and we're going to score. I've done this in, you can do it this section in pattern paper if you wish, but I've done it in the thin whistle white because it's easier to fold when it goes inside, and I think you're going to cotton onto what I'm going to be making now. But I liked it with the white. You know me and the white card. I can't help myself. Let's have a look. So we're going to do the same again. We're going to take it from the corner point down to the score line fold. Card blank score line fold. Now, when you're doing this with the papers, don't press too hard because you will cut straight through your paper. And I'm doing the same again here. So I've not measured anything, have I, really, apart from the cutting and the score line to make the card blank. The dies, they do, yes, they do make it in there if you're quick enough when it's updated. So now we've got our main card blank, which is, oh, that's focusing. Focus is not focusing, is it? This is why I don't have the webcam. Did I move too quick, do you think? That's it. That's it. There we go. There's Helen's Facebook group. The Office Kitchen. It's brilliant. I love it. Hello, Myrtle. How are you? Oh, 6 in the morning. Tried to stay with you. Got to go into town. Oh, you can, as you know, you can catch up on the replay. You'll want to catch up on the replay for this one. It's so easy, and this card will work in any size. So if you wanted to make a smaller one or you wanted to make an extra big one, it's exactly the same. You just do a normal card blank, a square one, and then you do the same again with your inside, and you just do crisscrosses. So there's no measurements. Hi, Julie. How are you? Oh, Chris has just asked to join Helen's group. So now I want to burnish these score lines. How simple is this? Dad will say, oh, didn't take as long as you thought then. Not as long as I thought. I'm slightly out on that one, so I'm going to redo that one. That's it. And then that one goes up there. There we go. And then hold on a minute. I'm saying this is easy peasy. Now I can't remember how to do it. It goes in there like that. Oh no! I should have made a. This is an explosion card, by the way, not an airplane. And now I've forgotten how to do it. Oh God! Oh my goodness me! Because that goes there. Oh, do you know what we forgot? I beg your pardon, ladies. We forgot to do this bit. See, I'm just getting all excited now. Okay, so that's it. So we need to bring this up like we did before to the score line, the middle score line. I'm like, what's going on here? So you do that first before you do the other crossy bits. So you, in effect, you're making two card blanks, and the middle one, which is the thinner paper, you're going to score there. That's better. Oh my God. Christine, I know how you feel because my Paul is in hospital at the moment and he's very down today when I went to see him. And I wasn't too worried about him today because the Nice Girls was on today, but when they're not on and they've got some other ones that are not so good, it is very scary. Indeed. There we go. So we pull those in towards us. And that goes like that. Well, that's a bit spooky, Christine, because I think that's what they think Paul's got. He's got a trapped nerve, and it's causing a lot of problems. And amongst other things, he's got low blood pressure for the last few days, which is not good. There we go. Okay, so we started off with a piece of card. We've made a card blank. We've made a gatefold, and then we've crisscrossed on those score lines. And now we're going to bring them in. Like that. Okay. That will then sit in there and go straight up. See, when I said to you about we ain't got to worry about that middle score line because you can really see it, because this goes straight on top of it. You glue these two and they go down like that. I don't want to do that yet because I want to decorate in there. I want to decorate on the front first and then I can do that. So it's your choice, folks. On the front, do you want Melon Mumbo or Mango Melody? It is very treatable. Oh, bless you. Exactly. So, let me know I'm just going to quickly take a drink. So if you don't choose, I will choose. No one, don't. We don't know what colours you want on the front. Am I missing any comments? Oh, Julie, it is and it isn't improving. Yeah. Mango Melody. Oh, you're all coming through that. Mango Melody, Melon Mambo, one each. Oh, yellow. Oh. Any more? There's two for the yellow. It's going to go on the front. What the? I don't need you anymore. You've had 3 lots already. Okay, it will be mango in the front. I'm just going to eyeball it for now. And then eyeball it there. Pop those over to there. Oh, he's getting annoyed with me. He's like growling at me. What, mister? The door's open for you. So I'm just going to put that in the trimmer. And when I've measured it, it actually is 4 7/8 of an inch. Look at that. Bang on the dot. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to cut 2 lots of, I've marked it at the top. 2 and 3/8. 2 3/8 or 6 centimeters. Don't want to muck about with the centimeters. Let's go 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5/16. 5/16. 2 and 5/16. You want 2 of those. That's for your gate foldy bit at the front. And we're going to glue those on. It's a really pretty colour, isn't it? I miss my stamping blend in Mango Melody. I'm still going to use it. I'm going to be a little rebel. I am a rebel at times. Did you know that? Hello, Zaina. How are you? We've not long started, so you might want to catch the replay for the fold. Let's have a look. That goes there. And I wanted to do, so I'm just going to, where's the lid? Where's the lid? Cut some of what I've got left over, but I'm going to move the thin. I want the thick because it's going to be at the front of the card. So let's do I'm going to do, yeah, let's do just slightly over 1/16 over the 5 inch, because we can always trim but we can't add once we've cut it. And I want to use these fabulous border dies because that's what I did for my dad. Going to use that one. These are great. Love them. Look at that. You can make clouds or seabed or anything. So I'm just going to go off camera at the minute. I want to let's bring in the tape. Just eyeball that so it don't move. Oh, why is that bigger? I don't want that bigger there. Hold on. If you wanted to, you could, I suppose, measure up to make sure you've got the correct piece and it don't look a bit odd. So say like that bit's 1/2 inch. And that bit's 1/2 inch. Oh, how cool am I? Oh, somebody's going right for a change. I just thought that June was the month that was the month of June was the gift that keeps on giving, with bits and pieces happening to me this month. Right, I'm just over at my Stampin' Cut and Emboss. You could do this in the little one, in the baby one, because you're only doing like an edge and you're only going to add it on, so it can be quite thin when you're doing it. Let's come back in there. Still haven't got a wheelchair, I'm afraid, so you will hear my chair going back and forth, back and forth. Okay, so we've got a little bit there. Let's just take this off. Waste not, want not. That can go for some stamping. Right, I'm going to put everything back where it's supposed to be, like a good little girl. I'm never. Oh, you usually catch up. I have to take. I didn't take a photograph of my dad's card because everything went a bit pong on Father's Day. I got a call early hours of the morning to go up because Paul had a bit of a bad turn. So I never got to do the things that I wanted to do for Dad. Okay, so if you've got a little bit there, or you've got a bulk there, this kind of hides it. I'm not going to, and I didn't put ribbon round, which you could. I didn't put Velcro, which you could, and I didn't put magnet, which you could. I just left it. So that's going to go on there. So I'm going to use tear and tape for that. Make sure you've got it the right way up so you've got nice dots. There we go. There's my pincers. Oh, I'm always missing something. Oh, here they are. Okay, so that's going to go just on there. Maybe a little bit more. Come down a little bit so that we've got equal sides again, don't forget. That's it. And then we're just going to trim off that bit, the little excess of it. Oh, that's sad, Tina. I'm sorry to hear that. So that is our front. Okay. Now we're decorating our inside, so we just want to measure that. Let's stick to the inches because we've been inches, so that's 3.5, isn't it? So I want to go 1/8 back from the 3.5. 1/8 back from the 3.5. Okay. And we're going to do the same again, 1/8 back from the 3.5. That will go in there. Lovely. And we're going to need another one because we want for these sides. So bring in another bit. 1/8 back from 3.5. These won't go to waste, don't worry, because these can go on the front of another card. The one back from 3.5. And then we're going to cut that in half from the top to the bottom on the corners. So what we're going to do is never, when you're going to cut from a corner upwards, go in the middle, cut up and then come down, because if you just go straight up or straight down, you could scuff it all back like a little frill, and you don't want that. Ooh. So how is everybody? Are you catching it so far? Would you like to see the stamp set that I used? Which I'm going to use tonight. We're just making a girly one instead of a boy one. There we go. It's looking very pretty. That's going to go there. There's not much of a gap from that side to that side, but that doesn't matter. We're fine with that. We're absolutely fine with that. And then we want to do another white piece to go in here. So I'm going to go about 2 3/4, a 2 3/4 square. So we can bring in our odd bit from that bit and do a 2 3/4 inch square. Oh yes, Jan's just said that there as well. When you're cutting like that, you just come from the middle and go up and then go down, like I just said. So, hello, Jan. How are you? So Katie said, it's looking very lovely. I'm making cards ready for a tabletop sale to go on Saturday. Oh, you could make this, couldn't you? You can make a couple of them, because if you're making a couple at a time, they're quite quick. And let's have a look. No, I don't want to do that yet. Sorry about that. Sure. Oh, Christine says, let's have a look at that's the garden bird houses. Because my dad always has the birds come in, and the little doves, they sit on his hands. And he's mainly known as Del Boy, nickname. You know, we lived around the corner from Peckham. and sometimes he's called Birdman of Sidcup. I used to say to him, you're a Birdman of Sidcup. And I even held a little dove in my hand when I was around there one day. So cute. They are so cute. Right. We want these bits now. Okay. So, did I? No, actually, I think I left them. I only did these. I did only do them. So, yeah, I don't muck about with the design too much. Okay. So now we're going to put this into our card blank. So we're going to bring those in like that. Let's just put a bit of tape on. And then what I'm going to do is, so that it gives me a little bit of wiggle room, I'm going to just double adhesive. Let's move them. Wary of making too much mess in the little space that is the screen. So along those bits that I've just put some tape on, double-sided tape, I'm just going to put a bit of glue. So that helps me with the wiggle room if I've put it down wrong. And we're going to do it central right in here, top and bottom. If you use that as your guide. That's it. Okay. I'm just going to do that as well. Tape. You can do this in glue. I did do the other one in glue. So I'm just going to a little bit on there, and then I'm just going to go around this bit, not too close to the edge because I don't want it to come out where it shouldn't be. So then we just pop that down and hold it just for a little minute. Oh, you thought I was going to do a Christmas theme today. Shall I do that next week? Tina, I love Del Boy. It's funny because there's a photograph of me and my dad. Like, when we had, where was it? We was on stage. I don't think it was Telford. I think it was the other one that we went to by the motorcycle museum or something like that. Anyway, and it was 80s, dress up 80s style, and of course they're all dressing up as Madonna and stuff, and roller skates and that, and they look absolutely fab, but I don't I wasn't really the size for Madonna stuff, and I didn't really wear that kind of thing, or like the jumpsuits with the thing. I didn't really wear all of that when I was around in the 80s, apart from my wedding dress with big puffy what's-its. So I said I want you to go with something different. I was going to go as Margaret Thatcher with like an iron hanging around your neck. But in the end, like Paul said, why don't you go as this? So I went as Del Boy Trotter. So I borrowed my stepmom's. She's got this lovely, lovely coat. Oh God, I don't know what you call them now. Suede on the outside, and furry on the inside, like his coat that he wears. And then I run around like a lunatic looking for a red roll neck and a cap and cigar, big fat cigar, and some fake rings on my hands, big chunky fake rings. And my dad had some Only Fools and Horses, like dinky cars that he'd put aside. And so I had one of those with me. And I went as Del Boy. And now they all call me Del Boy, especially Julie Petwell. That was the funniest ever. The funniest ever on stage. It really, really was. It was centre stage, but it was the funniest ever on stage. There is a photograph of me on my Facebook, and somebody had a big giant blow up phone, you know, them big old mobile phones, and so I borrowed that to have a photograph taken. So here's your card blank. How fab is that? It's like an explosion card. So when it stands up, it's like, it's great. Let's have a look. Frankie says relax, yeah. Let's have a look. Oh, you've missed the stamp set. Sorry, I'm missing all the comments as well. Here we go. There is the stamp set that we're going to be using today. It's very cute. Right, let's pop them there. Let's go there. Let's stamp some things. Let's stamp and get colouring. So I've put them on the block already. Well, I kept them there since the other day. Let's do some more because I'm some more just in case. I was very silly there because it's photopolymer and my tape wasn't too clever. I should use my piercing mat, shouldn't I? Then this one here is the stick. And then the chandeliers thing, yeah. Oh, Linda Suffolk, you should go over on YouTube. Linda's gone over on YouTube now. I liked the scene where it was in the pub, and it is a true scene. It was a true thing that happened. It wasn't choreographed or anything, and they kept it as well. Where he went to lean on the bar, but they'd opened the bar hatch, and he went flying. Not so long ago, just before Christmas, we where did we? Was it on Prime or on box sets. Might have been on Sky box sets. We went and watched the very, very first one. And did you know that after the first series, they was going to can it because it didn't go down. It didn't go down very. They didn't get many viewings, so they was going to can it. And I have to say, it was a little bit odd. You think, oh, it's funny, but it's not so funny. And they were just about to can it, but they did a repeat. So they had to pull something or other. It said, and when you Google it, they did a repeat of it because they had to pull something off the telly or something and have something in instead. And they broadcast that, and the rest is history, basically. Can you imagine that? No, only fools and horses ever. Right. Oh. Okay, so I've done all the birdhouses, and now I'm going to do the branch. I want to have a couple of those branches. So I'm stamping in Memento because I'm going to be using blends because I think they're fabulous and they're very so quick and easy. Anybody can use them. Okay. Right, I'm trying to think what I did. Okay. Right. Right, you are. Because this one's going to go in here, I'm going to have to keep it like that and stamp a stick. Take the houses off for the minute so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, now we want the little flowers. Those ones there. You can't see it there, can you? Those flowers there. That's quite big for that, isn't it? That side. That side. Okay. Let's bring in this bit. And we want to do some more flowers. I should have stamped them on that thing first. That little white piece on the front. And I'll bring that back in again. I want some leaves. I'm trying to remember what on earth I did. I'm going to turn it upside down because I want the leaves to be. That's it. That's it. Right there. We want some little birds. Let's put them on there. That's it. Okay, now we want to set about colouring. Put that there. So we'll want crumb cake. Now I didn't want to lose from the dad, so now I have to just quickly switch about with the colours. That was Mango and Melody, wasn't it? And let's do a little bit of like flamingo, I suppose. Although a cocoa rose would go better. I'm just going to shut the back door quick. Chilly. Oh, a bit chilly. I bet it's midnight. Has this taken so long? Why does my crafting always take so long? Right. Let's go with the post. Oh, your mum loves the garden bed. She's 93 on Saturday. Oh, that's lovely. Happy birthday. What's that? Not like the Naughty Fairies on Facebook. It just says, look at that. I'm checking you're behaving yourselves. Oh. There we go. The blue, little and great. Oh. Linda's going back to the Facebook party. Okay. Let's move that out the way. Let's get these put over there so they're not distracting in the camera view. I'm just going to go over the branches so that when I cut it out, I can see just little bits of brown. Now I use mint macaron, not mint macaron. Yeah, mint macaron and soft succulent. But because they're brights, I think I'm going to go with Granny Apple Green. Let's have a bit of Granny Apple Green. Light. I'm just dabbing, not really being super duper with the colouring. Don't need to be, not on this anyway. Don't need to be. Very quick colouring. There we go. Done. Okay. Let's bring this one back in. See how quick that is, look. Let's bring that back in because we've got to do that branch. See, very, very quick with the colouring. Light Granny Apple Green again. To keep it could be a goblin. It could be the spirits. Let's have a look. Ooh. See, very easy colouring, just little stripes. We don't need anything spectacular. We don't want to get stressed with it. Let's bring in the yellow. I have got my Mango Melodies, but I have to say, Daffodil Delight. It works exactly the same, to be honest with you. So if you haven't got it, don't panic, Mr. Mannering, because it's not that different. Okay, just dibby dab, dibby dab. Okay, so let's now bring in and move them to one side. I'll pop them into the card blank. Now we want to do the little birds. I'm just going to be doing them with the brown. I'm not going to worry too much about their colouring. I might add a little bit of So Saffron. I know you don't get, well, you might get yellow birds. I'm not sure I've seen a yellow bird, but you know, you get some pretty birds about the place. I'm going to bring in a little bit of Granny Apple Green, a little bit of light, because there are green birds up in the trees outside my house. And I want it all to match, kind of thing. Okay, so I'm going to do the front. For the front, do this one here. Canaries. There you go. Canaries. You haven't got this set, Linda. You'll have it next week. You watch. So, right, I've got to have that. Very pretty. So this is Flirty Flamingo. And then I'm going to get the Mango Melody Light. I was going to do Yellow Roof, but I've coloured it now. I forgot myself. Bring back in the Flirty Flamingo. Light, and now this is the dark. Come out the light again. I'm not going to be precise with this, like I said. Bring that kind of tells me that this one is running out. I do think the Rococo Rose blends better with the Mango Melody. Okay, so I'm just going to trim that off. There isn't any dyes for this, unfortunately. So it makes it an easy purchase, really. Just not a cheap, I don't want to say it's cheap purchase, a great purchase for beginners and the rest of us, because we want our money to stretch, don't we? So we don't want everything to be too expensive. Good quality stuff is worth paying for. And as it's Stampin' Up, we do sell good quality stuff. Okay, so this is going to be the front. And it's kind of going to go on there. Where did I put my glue? Oh, I can see how long I've been on here now with this StreamYard. That's good. That's another plus. It says I've been on here 6 hours so far. Only joshing. An hour and 7 minutes I've been on. Right, here's the other one. You've got some dimensionals. Just to cut around those. I'm going to leave a fair bit of border because I want the daffodil colour to show, and the green. It's very quick. I know it's like a lot of fussy cutting, but it's quick. It's quick colouring, quick fussy cutting. I see her go. I might make a mango roof. I'm not sure I'm happy with that. Okay, so those are going to go on sticky fixers. I couldn't tell you. Tina asked, why did they retire the Mango Melody blends? I couldn't tell you. Linda, look what Linda says. I missed the fold bit. Can you start again? Oh, yeah, all right. I have got all night. I've got all night. little bit there, just a little bit there. Oh, finches are yellow as well, of course. Tina says finches are yellow as well. Yeah. I hope I haven't missed any other comments. Oh. Okay, I'm going to put them at the bottom there. There we go, that's at the bottom there. Might end up putting a ribbon around for this bit. This bit's going to go in there. Okay, so I want to stamp another house. Okay, and that one's going to be a yellow house. So we'll start that with saffron. So saffron light. Maybe we'll do pink. So let's see how that looks. Top and pink bottom. Doesn't look too bad, does it? Okay, then bring the pink back in just to blend those. We'll have a Daffodil Delight on there. I don't want the dark one yet, I want the light one. This is very light, isn't it? Let's go in there. Oh, I'm sure he'll be home soon, Christine. I'm sorry to hear, poorly. Now look, I've used that so much. I've done something to the name. That would you like? Okay. Quick fussy cutting. There we go. Bring that in, and we're going to pop that on there. Oh, yeah. Let's colour these ones, and these little houses. Then dark Daffodil Delight. I'm not going to go on all of them, just so it's like a bit of what we'll do is we'll use a bit of, I was going to use grey granite, but we've used the crumb cake, so we'll just do that bit on there. A big crumb cake. There we go. So we cut that one out. There, quick and easy that is. That might go there. And that might go there. Okay. That one I'm going to do yellow as well. And we're going to use the crumb cake, I think, on the door and the roof. See, I'm not being particular with my colouring because I don't want it to be. I want it to be a little bit kind of shabby chicy. Been outside, lost half its paint, needs a new roof, but ain't got the money to do it. Kind of look. That's it. It looks like A&E is overrun everywhere, Christine, unfortunately. The queues outside waiting to get in around here was dreadful. Paul got moved 3 times in one day to 3 different wards and ended up back on the original ward that he was on. And now he's in an offshoot maternity ward, so all he is screaming women all night. Screaming labour pained women. He said, the poor women, they must be in so much pain. Right. Oh, I do wish I took a photograph of my dad's one there. Okay. There couldn't have been any babies born last night because he never said this when I went up there. We nearly cut that off then. Sorry that you have to watch me do this. I wasn't that prepared. It was either prepare or scoff me dinner down, and you can tell what one. Oh. So where's the people on Facebook then? You know, there's no chatter from Facebook. What's going on, folks? Have I missed it? Is it all up the top there? Where's the people on Facebook? Come say hi. Is anybody watching the football? Do you know who won tonight? Was it Portugal or France? Watching intently, and Kate is busy crafting, but you're still listening though, because you heard what I said. Oh, nearly broke that one off. Don't forget to come and subscribe over to YouTube, folks. Those that haven't. When I put on my videos that I've not got on, that I do live, that I don't do live, I should say. And oh, I'm sorry about these, but it has to be done, folks. It has to be done. How dark it is outside. It's not normally dark lately when we craft it. Then I suppose it's half an hour different from the previous weeks. The party is on Facebook. It sure is. All the yellows. The desk is full of yellows. Oh, what yellow blends did I use? Janet says I used So Saffron and Daffodil Delight in the blends, but the paper is the Mango Melody from the Brights collection. Oh, I've got to cut out those little jiggly birds. Yeah. So it's super fun, super easy to make. Decorate as you wish. You haven't got to go all singing and dancing with the birds. Like I have. You can decorate it with all sorts. I just thought it was a fun card that had basically no measurements other than a normal card blank, to be honest with you. So if you're the sort of person that doesn't make their own card blanks and pre-buys things, you can still use those. I'm going to cut them little birds up afterwards because, oh, what's that fell off the other side of the table? Oh, stamps there. Let's get rid of these bits. Don't like them, they stamp properly, so throw them out. Let's start piecing this together now. Have a look. I know you're going to say, oh, that's going to get bent. Yes, it will get bent, but it still worked. So let's just glue that little bit down. And then let's do that bit there. Don't forget to show if you've made any of these cards. I would love to see what you've made. So when you do these, you do want to place them before you actually stick them down and poke them up. That's why it is better to decorate it when this bit, the middle bit, is actually on, the explosion bit is actually on, because then you could start fiddling about to where you need your bits. And goes there. That just tucks in there. So I'm going to glue that little bit down there. Oh, bye, Christine. What's you're off because you don't do freeway conversations? Oh, I hope all's okay with your husband. I wish him all the luck in the world, and try not to stress too much. I know that's easier said than done because I kind of stress myself, but do try your best. There you go. And Chrissy says, "Oh, what are your rates for bed and breakfast?" Ah, what are your rates for bed and breakfast? Okay, so let's see where this tucks down. Don't want that to tuck that down. Okay, see that it does do that up. You just flick it back and it stands there. Let's see which way this goes. Look at that. Thank you, Christine. I'm sure you meant Kim then. So you can have your sentiment there. I did put sentiment there. And I just made a bit at the back, and then I put some paper there, and then some white, so that I could do a little sentiment. Let's add these little birdies, because a birdhouse won't be a birdhouse with about the birds. Okay, so we want oh, blue hadn't dried quick, you know. Yeah, he'll go there. I don't know, I'm going to take a photograph of this. Pop there. See, even the little birds are fairly easy to cut out and quick as well, aren't they? So you don't need dies. You can save your pennies for another bundle that you like. There. I might have to do another bird for the front. And it's because the tourist company frees a crowd. So we have to have another little one off. Oh. Okay, it keeps popping back in, don't you, this one? Just pinch that so that does stay there. I'll bring it up a bit closer so you can you see the birds there? Hi, Teresa. Hello. Oh, thank you. Teresa is on YouTube. So she says, saw your beautiful fun fold card. It's so easy to do. If you missed the beginning, do go back and watch it. It's so easy. There's no measurements and scoring other than your card blank. Even though there is, looks like there's scoring, it's folds. It's all just folds, and it's as long as you've got a square card, whatever size your square card blank is, you need 2 card blanks. You will be fine. I want something else on the front of that, and I don't particularly like that as. I think it looks better two-tone because I think it does. So this is so saffron. Then a bit of Dark Daffodil Delight. And then we can do the Flirty Flamingo in pink bottom and roof, can't we? And then it should all tone in together. Maybe I should have just used one colour. On the same colour on the front as I used on the inside, probably. I'll blame it all on you lot for picking the yellow. So I have to make you go through colouring and cutting all again. Yes, four's a party. Oh, I think that's better. That's better. Right, let's have a look at what we've got now. Linen thread wise, I need to open these. I couldn't get these open last time, could I? Cool, what's going on here? It's only a plastic bag. What's going on? I can't even open the plastic bag. Come on. I've opened it before. Oh, what's the betting of that? What I want right at the bottom. Get it out. Come on. That's it. There's crumb cake there. Going to have a little bowl. Here we go. Nice little bow. That's it. Glue dot. Oh, thank you, Katie. Katie says, that's impressive. Thank you. Let's have a look at that like that. Oh, where did that glue dot go? There we go. Now we want to have some sentiments. What sentiments put on there? Because you only want that little small one, don't you? I don't know. What sentiments shall we have? So it's got hello, but it's a fair size hello. I thought a fair size hello. Let's try it. Not sure. Quite thick. The sentiments are. Let's try it. And then at the back we can put a happy birthday to you, or welcome to your new home. There we go. One card took away. Sorry, folks. I'm a slow crafter. Put that on there. And then that could kind of go. That go there. Need to put a little tiddly one underneath that, I think. Oh. That's it. And then you've got some pretty in colours, crystals. I love them. Then inside, get little ones and then big ones. You've got to really love this person for all of these lovely, pretty gems. And just put a little label on the back. Do not put in the bin. If you don't want it anymore, give it back to me. Because I spend a lot of time on it. Oh, and there we have it. There is our non-measurement fun fold, proper fun fold, because it is all just folds that you just fold together. Voila. There you go. Yeah, I am. Just look at Katie. You're just proving to your dad that it didn't take 5 minutes to create his. Exactly. Linda says, yes, do not bin or else. Oh. You're very welcome. There you go. Do you like? Shall I bring it down here actually? There we go. And then that sits, it just explodes when they open it. And it stands quite pretty, but you can't actually see it when it stands. So it stands kind of like that. Yeah. You can add little bits here and bits up there, but we won't bother today. Anyway, so let's go back to me. I hope you've enjoyed tonight and it's not been too long. I'm sorry that it's well, it's nearly 2 hours. But you know, what do they say? Masterpieces, they don't happen in 5 minutes, do they? They take a long time. A long time with a masterpiece. Yes, I'm quite happy with that. Quite pretty. I do think perhaps I should have kept all to one colour. So like the magenta magnets on the front as well. But you know, we live and we learn. And it shows you what you can do. So if you make one of these, please do shout me. I'll share it on my page. Be inspired. Anyway, it's been fun crafting with you. Take care, everybody. Have a great evening. What's the time? 11 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock. It's bedtime. It's bedtime. See what you can do. When the cat's away, the mice will play. Yes. Oh. So many fun folds don't stand. You're exactly. Anyway, this little mice needs to go to bed. Oh, I've loved it tonight. Thank you for joining me. Little things, please, little minds. Don't know. Watching the. You can't see what I'm doing, can you? But, okay. Little things, please, little minds. Anyway, you take care, everybody. Thanks for sticking with me for nearly 2 hours. Love to you all. Take care. Bye.